Is your Buddhism, and I would love to just open today, because I noticed in the readings of yesterday and the day before as well, many references in the poetry now to the Buddhism, which I didn't notice so much before. And so, can you speak about them?
I'm a Tibetan Buddhist, and I've been doing practice for about 40 years. But how I got there was more interesting, because I always felt an affinity to Buddhism. I went to Columbia University and took these courses, philosophy courses and all that, but this was in the 1950s, and there was no connection. I mean, then Buddhism was just this intellectual exercise. You learned about philosophy. In America, there wasn't any meditation you could really do. So I was interested in Tibetan Buddhism. And then in the 1960s, I took lots of drugs, as everybody did, lots of LSD. And LSD is a wonderful drug. And if you're having a good trip, it's totally great. And if you're having a bad trip, you suffer a bit. And I realized that when you're having a bad trip, it's not the drug that's having a bad trip, it's your mind, and your mind is causing the bad trip. And this is sort of 1964, and then out of desperation and the suffering, I sort of did meditation practice. I didn't know how to do it, but you know the photographs of the Buddha sitting with the crossed legs and the eyes closed and like this. And you realize when you rested, this is on the peaking LSD, when you rested your mind, something else happened. All the problems went away, and your mind rested in some other great space. So one did that a lot. So one was a director. There was no 1964. The Tibetans were just in exile. One didn't even know they existed. And so a few years later, I made contact and went to India and began meditation practice. And